Now let's talk about classroom management and discipline. Are they the same? Well, the answer is not exactly. In fact, as I mentioned earlier, stop disciplining and start managing. Many times, maybe the problem inside the classroom is not because the students are not disciplined, it's because the teacher does not manage. So, according to research, the number one factor governing learning is classroom management. It's not the class size, it's not the self esteem or motivation or materials or resources inside the classroom. Some people can tell me that, Mr. Dantoy, if only we have better video projectors, I will teach better. If only our students come from better, well off families, maybe I will be able to teach better. No, according to research, classroom management is the number one governing factor when learning takes place inside the classroom. Now, we need to differentiate. Management is not the same as disciplining. In fact, when you say discipline and you give rules, the rules are like, I dare you. I dare you to break my rules, or else there are consequences. That's disciplining. Stop disciplining and start managing. Let me differentiate now for you disciplining and managing. Here is an example. Stewardesses in airlines do not discipline, they manage. What happens in any airline that you ride, whether it is Philippine Airlines, Cebu Pacific, United Air, American Airlines, any airline that you enter, they all follow the same procedures. And they review those procedures before takeoff. Remember, any airline you enter, the same procedures. Open the window shade, straighten up your chair, fasten your seatbelt, turn off electronic gadgets. Any airline that you ride, they are all the same. And then, after reviewing the announcements or after reviewing the procedures, what do the stewardesses do? Now they manage. They go around looking for people who are not following the procedures. And when they see somebody not following the procedure, they don't discipline, they manage. They simply do two things. They call you ma'am, sir. And then number two, they tell the person exactly what they want him or her to do. That's managing. That's not disciplining. So, they see somebody without the seatbelt on. They just tell the person, sir, seatbelt please. Thank you. And then they go to the next, ma'am, please open the window shade. Thank you. Sir, please straighten up the chair. Thank you. It's all the same. And now we start thinking, is that how things work in our school? That in every classroom that the students enter, the procedures are the same? Or are students complaining, ma'am, why cannot transfer seats in the classroom of Mr. So-and-so? We can. Why cannot I eat my sandwich in the classroom of Mrs. So-and-so? I can. When you have different procedures in different classrooms, students will have a harder time following the procedures. And so I recommend for you, one of the things that schools should do is for the faculty to sit down together and then to agree on common procedures that students will follow in any classroom. We'll talk a lot about procedures when we get into that part, but for now, we are differentiating between management and disciplining. Now, if stewardesses are not managing, they are disciplining, this is what will happen. They see somebody not opening the window shade. They will do what like some teachers do inside the classroom. Ma'am, how many times do I have to repeat to you? Do I need to translate into Tagalog the announcement? You were already told to open the window shade. Why are you not opening the window shade? That is disciplining. And stewardesses don't do that. Because they don't discipline, they manage. So, what is management, therefore, inside the classroom? You just have to use those two. John, please sit up straight. Joanna, stop talking. Joey, eyes on the board, please. Just the name and then tell the person exactly what you want him or her to do. But here's even a more exciting thing. There are strategies that I'm going to teach you where you don't even need to say and repeat many times. John, sit up straight. Joanna, stop talking. Joey, eyes on the board. There are strategies that I will teach you that you will not even have to resort to these time wasters and energy zappers. You can get very tired and exhausted because you repeated 150 times during the day, stop talking, sit up straight, eyes on the board, listen here. You can do away with those with the strategies I'm going to teach you. So make sure you reach the end of our course because there are very many concrete strategies I'm going to share with you that you will be able to manage effectively. You will not even need to discipline. Stop disciplining and start managing.